It's your favorite day of the week.
Hey everyone.
Hi everybody. I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
And I'm Wine Boy.
And we are super excited to be here this week. We want to start off our show with a very happy note and positive vibes because we want to wish a very happy birthday to President Jimmy Carter, who turned 96 years old today. And in sizzle sazzle coronavirus mode, they gave him a drive-by parade. Luckily, he's not in one of those questionable communities. It would have been a different drive-by. But anywho,
Seriously.
And then it wouldn't have been 97. Anyways, we want to wish him a very happy birthday.
There must be something in all those peanuts.
He does have a lot of nuts.
He's got huge peanuts, from what I understand.
Well, that's why he's been married to the same woman all these years. Hey, enough about Jimmy Carter's nuts. It's live from the internet. It's Hot Topics. Hit it, Wine Boy.
Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine Boy.
And all of us are here. So
we are back.
Three of us are here, but we also want to check in with a cheers right to all of our favorite people, our fans and viewers that tune in every week. Some of you have other things to do sometimes, and that's okay. We don't hold that against you for longer than 5 minutes.
Rosalind is here from Arizona.
Get out of town. Well, I guess she is.
Can't believe it.
That is so awesome. Oh, and we're on the big screen. That a girl.
She's put us on her widescreen.
Huh. I hope I still look thin. Put me on your phone. I look better in a thumbnail, just like all of the people on Cecil's Grindr.
How dare you?
Anyways, we wanted to raise our glass because it's been another crazy week. So cheers, everyone. It's like a chime from church.
What a freaking week.
God, that's delicious. I look forward to drinking once a week.
Once?
I thought I just heard lightning.
Yeah, seriously, you're going to get struck down. You're going to be smited.
It is October 1st, and it is fall is in the air, and obviously on my set. And one of these days, speaking of Jimmy Carter, maybe he'll release you from the Iran-Contra hostage situation you're in, Cecil, in your city. Call that phone.
I'm calling him on my red phone. President, help me. You're my only hope. Help me, Jimmy Carter. You're my only hope.
You do have lighting. I like that.
I know. It looks bleak.
Princess Leia.
Oh my god. Hold on. I'm sorry.
What is that? Chewbacca? Uh-oh. Somebody didn't have a Chihuahua sitter tonight. Anyways, I guess I'll take the show again.
The Chihuahuas are going nuts. And I don't understand.
Nuts. Well, could be a prowler in your front yard. You better be careful.
I hope so.
Is that really a rotary phone in the background?
It's not a rotary. Oh, it is a rotary phone.
Oh my! You might be old if.
I provide the youth perspective, viewers, and you know that.
Well, you could actually get a TikTok account on that. I bet.
I'll just have to go to Walmart. Apparently, I guess that's where you can purchase the app now.
Oracle is also good. Who knows who owns it? Obviously, they're connected to Trump because
Kim Ray is here in the house.
Hi, Kim Ray.
Yes.
Wow, she's early tonight.
I know. She usually catches us the next day.
Yeah, obviously she's missing out on us and had withdrawals like us on a Friday evening with red wine. We have to get right to it because
there's so much.
We want to say thank you. We have already have Cash App alerts. So Cash App alerts.
Cash App alert.
First one came in a couple days ago, actually, from Mrs. Jenner. We're going to call her Generous, Miss Luann Jenner, and she said, "This is for your. This is extra wine after last night's debate spectacle." which we call debacle. So thank you, Luann Jenner, for your kind donation on the
Cash
and you too can donate. And also Chris Congdon has already rang in with a $15 donation to our wine budget, and our StreamYard service is up.
We appreciate it.
So, girl, she ain't free. That's right, Oprah. You tell. Thank you. So thank you to all of our Cash Apps. You too can tip our festive little show with your Cash Apps. $ Hot Topics CSWB. And we will give you a shout out. If you put something funny in the quotes, which is always fun for us to read them also. So whether you give $1 or more than $1, it really is a lot of fun to read your comments for the reason you gave us a donation.
We certainly appreciate the support.
We do, because this world requires wine to get through on a daily basis. I mean, we just got off of the show last week, and don't worry your little hearts, we're going to get to the debates. But as soon as we got off the show last week, Trump's taxes were released by the New York Times.
I can't even. $750.
He paid $750 in 2016. That would be his first year as president. And the second in 2017. And then, I mean, the list goes on and on. He didn't pay any taxes before. And they claimed that, excuse me, I was with an intern earlier. I think I have something in my throat still.
Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
It's like you have a chihuahua in your throat.
If I had a chihuahua in my throat. If I had a nickel.
I'll say.
Anyways, you throw me off when you get sexual.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either. Oh, so Trump's taxes. So Wineboy put up the one tweet where Trump denied it this week, that's the first part we want to talk about. So he said, the fake news media, just like election time 2016, is bringing up my taxes and all sorts of other nonsense with illegally obtained information and only bad intent. I paid millions of dollars in taxes, but it was entitled like everyone else because, Cecil and I and all of our Cash Apps, we have millions of dollars. So first of all, can we just talk about the fact that he says that it's fake, but then it's also illegally obtained? So
sure. So it's
either
true.
It can't be both.
Apparently, it can be both.
Well, it's always both in his world, just like the way he swings with President Pooty Poot.
Oh, yeah. There's that.
I'm just waiting for that. That's just going to come out. I have a feeling that'll finally come out right before the little election. It won't be a vaccination. It'll be a P-tape.
Sergey, I have got to say, it was like the karma train this week for the Trump family and organization was like a car running through a peaceful protest in Charlottesville or something. It was relentless this week. I mean, first of all, it started with the taxes.
Right.
Was insane. And then literally the next day, his former Trump campaign manager, Brad
Parscale, yeah,
gets slammed to the ground
by the law and order.
By the very law and order that Trump has touted. He says that Joe Biden can't speak those words apparently. And we're getting to that one, Derek Lucas. We're getting to that.
What he said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Girl, don't jump the shark.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's so he gets Baker acted for threatening to harm himself, and he gets thrown to the ground.
And I was also thrilled that they had video because everyone complains, oh, there's video everywhere, blah blah blah. The protesters, rioters, looters, and they tackled him like that meme where the football player tackles Donald Trump outside of the Access Hollywood bus, which is one of my favorite.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's hilarious.
But yeah, I don't even want to say poor guy because he brought this on himself. Threatened his wife, pulled out his gun, was drinking heavily, threatened to hurt himself, and all in a lovely Sunday fun day. We can think of better things to do, Brad Parscale, but unfortunately, your head is hurting, and not just from the alcohol you were drinking, but they tackled you hard and fast, like the likes of which we have never seen before.
It was like he was in his own little episode of Cops, just like walking around with no shirt on, just his belly hanging out and all of
No
his,
teeth.
mullet beardness. And I was just, the only thing that was missing was a
The
stained
smell of,
white beater shirt.
well, he already used that on her inside.
Oh, terrible.
Anyways, well, we wish him well, and by that, it's the same Southern saying as "bless your heart, Brad
Bless your heart.
Pascal."
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to you.
Thoughts and prayers.
So we did him. Trump taxes. So we also had fun. Okay, I know. I think.
No,
Yeah,
I was just going to say Derek Lucas apologized in a comment earlier, and I jumped on his comment, and I apologize. No, I'm sorry. No need for you to apologize at all.
Well, if it wasn't coronavirus, I would have you all on set to kiss and make up. But you can't do that.
We'll see.
Derek Lucas, and like Trump had a debate.
Well, then.
Come on, man, just shut up.
Speaking of the debates,
Let's talk about the debates. Yeah, let's just get.
Now, folks, listen. We only have 15 minutes, so we really want to keep this tight. We
Starting
want to keep it brief, but we are ready for your comments.
So let's just start off with the fact that the first, 2 minutes were
Even.
I think it was a minute and a half. Were kind of civil. Yeah. And then basically this picture sums it up. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce your next president.
Yeah, seriously. It was like,
Good boy. And moderator Chris Wallace, who was like, now, gentlemen, I don't want to raise my voice, was out of his element.
he was completely out of his element. He needed to have some sort of spray bottle, air horn.
Thank you, Caitlin Stevenson.
Exactly. And I appreciate that. 2 minutes uninterrupted. That's all we need.
Minute and a half now. Oh, sorry. Oops.
Can I just say something? Oh, sorry. You're 2 minutes.
Why, boy? Of course you may.
Thank you for not shouting at us.
First of
Yes,
all,
Gail Blackmer. Shit show.
I like that she put an extra star in there. So does she mean like a shirt show? A shint show?
Probably.
I don't know what the
A sheet show. Well, there was, on one half of the stage, they prefer wearing
it was a
sheets,
shirt show.
So
is what it was. It was
okay. It was a shirt.
It was
It was definitely a shirt show for sure.
Yes.
Speaking of shirts, it's hard to even talk about the debates because they were, some people will say, and this is where
Marian Librarian, exactly on the head. It was like watching a Jerry Springer episode. I fully expected Trump Jr. to run up with a chair and try to smack the shit out of Joe Biden.
Yeah, and hit him in the nose like Geraldo Rivera. That's for some of you old schoolers.
Exactly.
They just talked over each other.
Sorry.
You don't remember when Geraldo Rivera had a talk show and the white? I think it was a white supremacist.
I don't think I was born yet.
Heard that lightning sound again. Anyways, you can Google it, folks. If you probably bring up old 8mm tape to watch it.
God.
Wait.
I didn't even see this one.
Does this come on right now?
Did you see this one? The Guilfoyle accused of sexually harassing a female?
I'm reading it. You know, I only read a few books a year, so this one's taking a while. Let's just read it. Guilfoyle was accused of sexually harassing a female subordinate of Fox News, which, hello, resulting in a multi-million-dollar confidential payout to the subordinate and the ousting of Guilfoyle. This is all according to a lengthy new expose. Maybe
Wow.
Gail Blackmore's trying to say expose. From the New Yorker tonight. Well,
As she left the building, did she say, "The best is yet to come"?
oh, wine boy app, you're ready.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, the debates. Let's get back to the debates and stick on it just a little bit here.
We got
that
it.
is great. Thank you for that breaking news because we did not know that because we're busy with our producers before we come on the air and opening bottles of wine. Really, the only thing you talk about the debates, other than people will say, "Oh, I hate it. They were yelling over each other and everything else." Trump did that on purpose. It's all he can do is just interrupt and talk loud and say, "Excuse me." And, if he doesn't like something, if it was a woman moderator, he would have said, "That's a nasty question and a horrible question." But he did get upset with Chris Wallace and say, "Oh, now you're turning against me," and all that stuff. He just thinks everyone's against him. And quite honestly, we are. But it's not because we woke up and said, "You know what, today I think I'll be against Trump." It's just because he's a horrible person who constantly does horrible things. And some people will disagree with that and then go on your Facebook and say they don't like him, but then defend him all day, Travis Winkler. But anyways, we'll call your shit out.
Third day.
Well, me, I'm the one that frets. So, but then I got very excited when Joe Biden was like, "You know what, man, why don't you just shut up?" I'm paraphrasing there slightly, but it was like, yes, it's horrible. Yes, that's where we are. But if you have a baby in the room, sometimes you got to turn around, or in the back seat, I should say, you got to turn around and just do that mom thing where they're just driving and they just start smacking and hopefully hit one of the siblings,
I don't think you mean like an infant baby. I think you just mean
no,
like
not like
a
no, I'm not.
misbehaving toddler.
I'm not.
I mean, at a certain point.
Well, like back in the 70s, there were no seat belts. There was nothing. Your mother's arm would just reach across the seat and go. She'd go, "Ah!" If she had to slam on the brakes. And if you were in the back seat fighting with your brother or sister, a parent would just reach in the back, for those of you that were, and just start swinging. And if whoever they hit was the one that was being punished. And
Dude, that happened all the time. We had that panel van, and then like my brother would always sit in the far back, and I would sit in like that first seat, and a hand would just come and get me. And I was like, "What is that for me?" And they go, "Well, then pass it along to him because it was meant for him." And I was like, "Well, I can't. He's so far back. I'm so tiny."
And then you hit your brother, and then you're fighting, and then it starts all over again.
It's all over again.
Oh,
yeah, I know what you're
parenting.
saying.
More power to you, parents, and especially
somebody,
like DBHS, 10 of them.
If only Chris Wallace could have leaned back and just smacked the shit out of, Trump during that.
Well, he's catching all kinds of flack, but realistically, it's like the worst episode of The View ever was on this week. So that's the debates. There was no winners. In fact, CBS News had a poll and it said 69% of the viewers were annoyed. And the rest, that was their opinion. And I was one of them, even though I watched the whole thing and may have had some wine that night, a little bit. And had a little bit of a headache. I don't know if it's from the screaming or the sipping.
It could have been a little combination of both. But Luann and Jeff are hitting it directly on the head in the comments, saying that he was intentionally harassing Joe Biden in order to get his stutter to come out by hitting below the belt constantly. And I'm sorry, but the gall to have Joe Biden talking about his son that we've lost, Beau Biden, and having him talk about him as a hero, a veteran, and Trump to have the gall to say that he didn't even know who he was. I mean, just the complete lack of disrespect and the complete lack of decorum. It's just so disgusting. And you just,
and
even if you see, I'm sorry, viewers at home, I'm just trying to formulate this sentence here because I don't agree with Trump's politics to begin with. But
We know.
if this were somebody else, you know, if Biden was behaving in this manner, if Biden was, you know, just trampling over everything, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed for this.
Well, I agree, but see, but this is what everyone was saying after the debate. Not everyone, but the majority of the armchair quarterbacks were saying, you know, it was discussing. There was two men. They were both horrible. No one was a winner and all this stuff. But if and I agree with you, if Biden was acting like that, or you know, whoever else starting like that, going at that, it's embarrassing. But Biden had to go back at Trump, because if he hadn't, they would have then went on the defense and said things like, he's aloof, he's Sleepy Joe, he's weak, he's all this stuff. So the only thing Trump could do was interrupt and cut him off. Wrong. He has no answers. He has no plan or anything else. He just keeps cutting people off, and then Biden had to go back at him. So, you know, I say this, after all of that, bring on the vice presidential debates, because it will be so wonderful to see Kamala and the husband of Mother going at it with complete sentences. So cheers. Here's to anticipating a fun and hopefully more civil vice presidential debate next Wednesday. If it was on Thursday.
Predicting. Can I just say, here's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting that Pence is going to really try to be Trump 2.0 and to just barrel over, you know, Kamala and try to pull the same sort of BS tricks that Trump pulled with Biden. And I see Kamala losing her effing mind and just
taking a Converse and throwing it at him like George W. Bush.
Directly in his place. Like I can see her stepping away from the podium and getting right up in his face.
Hi, Australia.
100%.
We had a shout out from Australia. I mean, hello.
Somebody from Australia.
Let's see if he sent a cash app from Australia. It might take a little while.
I think they're on the pound or something.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind being pounded by an Australian, Cecil.
I'll say.
That's enough about the debates. Next week we will be. It's Wednesday and then Thursday, and I might be traveling, possibly. So I'm not sure if your little Sergey will be able to be here next Thursday, but that is an important day to be here. So I will try. But I haven't been out of the house in months.
Again, viewers at home, first time I'm hearing this information.
Oh, speaking of, Wine Boy, we have a new segment. It's called YOLO. Well, it's not a new segment, but we need to bring it up because we need to get to some of our viewers wanting us to talk about YOLO tonight. And in tonight's segment of YOLO, hit it, Wine Boy.
Wine Boy.
YOLO.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome. Our producers are really tip-top shape this week. In tonight's segment of YOLO, You Only Live Once, this just in, Hope Hicks tests positive for the coronavirus after traveling with the president to the rally yesterday.
She's traveling with the president. I think.
Well, I mean, she was very close with him, right, Wine Boy? I mean, and for those
I think we can.
You don't know who Hope Hicks is, we have pictures.
She is his top advisor.
That's her, right here. This girl, and that.
Yeah.
How she got the coronavirus, right there. Oh,
it looks like he's blowing the coronavirus right into her face.
Yeah, that's why she has one eye protected with her hair. In case, and now he's blowing in the other eye. That's why it's like, here, coronavirus. Here, have a little hoax in your eye. Hope. It's really sad that Hope hoax.
100%, Wine Boy. I know exactly what you're about to say.
Linda Hamilton.
No,
I thought you were going to say you'd hit that.
She looks like
Oh.
Melania 2.0.
Oh no, I was thinking she looks like Linda
Without the
Hamilton
Tupperware.
from like Terminator back in the day, like 80s Linda Hamilton.
Oh, good Lord. You didn't even,
Right?
you didn't even know who Geraldo was.
And then just blow. Here's him blowing.
Oh. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't know those.
All right. Enough.
Enough.
And they talk about Joe
Swipe
Biden
left.
being sniffing
Swipe-
hello. I mean, hello.
Oh,
That one is
disgusting.
good. Swiping left and on with that.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you for our segment of YOLO, and thank you to our producers for that cute little clip in the beginning. TBH apparently is having another baby.
TBH, keep it in your pants. But
yes.
I mean, it is literally a matter of time, viewers at home, before Trump tests positive. And we'll never find out.
Probably are. I was just going to say, you will never know about that or the 4 abortions he's probably paid for, ever.
100%.
No.
100%. If it wasn't from John Jr., it was from Eric.
Speaking of
Segue.
and now it's time for our LGBTQ comment of the week.
LMNOP.
QRSTUV. Do you remember that? And when Trump was running, and he was like,
And he
and to
couldn't
the
Yeah, exactly.
LGBTQ community, I support you. Whatever. I'll never forget. He was like, Q? Of course, I was also like, Q?
I love that
didn't even know.
Q is the letter that he forgets when it's the one word that is the most derogatory of them all. That we've sort of adopted. Anyway, the
Okay,
point.
for real, is that
So
not a
is-
thing? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not being.
Are you questioning it, Wine Boy?
No, I just wonder because I don't know stuff. So I like to.
I have to
learn.
tell. I do have a story. I have a story that I had a little slipsy. I have to tell you. I'll just have to tell you off the air. Sorry, but it happened today.
You cannot tease the viewers that way.
I can't yet, but
Oh my
I will.
gosh.
what was an honest
Sergey.
mistake? Well,
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
married man, viewers at home. He's a married man.
Sure, gay.
Mhm.
My
Sergey?
wife of the Q community. She's
Way.
busy tonight. At least she
Anyway.
cooks.
The big
I'm only
Okay,
asking that.
so let's
because
talk about
I-
Eric
is
Trump.
that Eric
Okay.
Trump.
Wine Boy.
Is it questioning? I
I thought it was.
literally
Yes, it is.
was-
You didn't know that?
no, I always thought it was.
That's why when I said, "Are you questioning it, Wine Boy?" See, hello. If anyone knows,
See?
Taffy knows.
But see, that's the thing, because someone who was part of that community was telling me that they are the Q, which I guess I shouldn't say.
questioning,
They weren't saying questioning. They said the original.
which I hate.
Yeah, which I thought
Whatever.
was derogatory, but she was like, "Oh no,
Oh,
that's
please. You know
what
how many
I
times
am."
I've heard queer,
become
and
the
I'm
political-
straight.
That's become the political. Scott Mills. That's a great comment. Eric is a member of the LGBTQ anon community.
That
I wish I'd come up with that one.
I wish
man.
we could. I wish we could give
That was really
awards away.
funny.
That's very good. I know.
That's a good
Darn it!
one.
Why aren't you funny like that, Cecil?
I know.
Uh, yes. So say what he said from the youth perspective.
Yeah.
Do you want to call him on your rotary phone?
So apparently Eric Trump was talking about how much support his father has in the LGBTQ community, and that they all have really great friends in that community. And then he went on, and then he slipped up and said that he was a member of that community. And he's then spent the whole day doing what every single straight man does when somebody thinks that they're gay, is being like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm not, no, I'm straight, I'm
No
married,
homo.
I'm straight,
No
no
homo.
homo, blah, blah, blah.
I'm married.
That was my Eric Trump for the past 48 hours.
That was a wonderful impersonation. That blows my Bill Barr and Jeff Sessions out of the water.
Right out of the water.
Blows it like Aaron Trump's fraternity brother.
It would, yes, at Georgetown.
See, you know a lot more than we think you know, Cecil, which is why you
do.
wipe your mouth a lot.
I dig deep. For
I'm
some-
going back into the wine because that Eric Trump thing drives me to drink.
and I would like to
Obviously,
say,
none of their hairdressers are gay.
seriously, I would like to say that,
Oh,
we don't want him. We don't.
No, you can have him. In fact, this there is no Indian giving on Hot Topics. You can have him.
Yeah. No. Yes. Take him, please.
So enough about Eric Trump. Anyways, in speaking of sexuality, in entertainment news, Sureg'ay's Sizzle Sazzle News. It's one of our news segments this week. I know you got the memo.
Which
you
we
just
did
don't
not
read
talk
your
about at
emails.
all.
Juliana Hough of Dancing with the Stars. She was on Dancing with the Stars and she was a coach. She also dated Ryan Seacrest for a hot second. Remember that? And her husband, Brooks Leach, which is a Canadian hot hockey player. That's their picture right there.
Hello.
They split in May, right in the hot heat of the coronavirus. But now they've announced that they're getting back together. However, both of them are exploring their sexuality. Hello? Both of them. I mean, that's Sizzle Sazzle news because I don't know about you. I'm not a big hockey fan, but
I would take a puck for that guy. Yeah.
I sat in front of your mother.
I think a lot of hockey guys don't have their teeth.
Which is great better for gum jobs. When grandma's not around, you can have a hockey player give you a reach around.
Yeah, what do they mean by exploring?
The wine's kicking in.
What I want to know. The wine is.
What do they mean by exploring?
No, they're exploring. They are both exploring their sexuality. What else does it mean? I mean, does that my wife and I don't explore. We know exactly the roadmap, and we use Waze.
My Waze is voiced by the animated Batman voice, Kevin Conroy, right now. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, Lord. Our viewers are getting some good dirt tonight, and our producers look like they are working for Fox News because our viewers are coming in with some good stuff tonight. I don't know about the Melania call.
The Melania call, I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Before in the comments, there's something about like Melania tapes or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Marshall brought up the Melania tape.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
No
so
idea.
Let's dive into that. Let's dive into that a little bit.
I'm just going to say, if this is breaking tonight, we probably will talk about it next week.
Or we're going to go 7 days a week for the show because we're going to need it.
We might have to.
It never fails.
I don't know if our viewers
Friday and Saturday, like, God.
I don't know if our viewers can stomach us 7 nights a week.
Well, we are a hard duo to swallow.
I mean,
as Wine Boy knows. On a somber note, in entertainment, Sureg'ay Sizzle Sazzle News, I do want to send out from Hot Topics that we're thinking of them because it is sad, and we just want to say it. Christy Teigen and John Legend lost their third child due to a miscarriage. They announced it today, and they named him Jack. So rest in peace, little Jack. And it's hard for mothers, and fathers when they lose something like an infant like that. And a lot of people don't talk about it. And Christy Teigen and John Legend are wearing their sadness on their sleeves, and so our hearts go out to them tonight. So that's all we want to say on that, and to all the mothers and fathers out there that struggle, and we don't know anything about that. So
it is tough.
It's tough.
It is so extremely tough, and we make a lot of fun of celebrities on our show, and we bash it, but we do love our celebrities, and we are feeling for our stars because they are human beings, as we all are, and it's just very sad.
It's very sad.
All right. So now on to some uplifting news. Let's talk about sports.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get to it.
Okay. So anyways, it's been
God.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Oh.
to interrupt you. I
I
apologize.
didn't know we were back
That
on.
was
Enjoy that intro every week.
For the record,
That's
everyone's
just- I
telling us
the
what the Melania
music.
tapes are.
Ooh.
So
Well,
Wait, everyone's telling us the
apparently,
Melania tapes
We're
now?
getting
Yeah.
a lot of information about the Melania tapes.
here you got a couple stuff right here. She was recorded saying basically give her a fucking break about the kids at the border. How about
Oh,
the
can't
Trump
wait to
line?
that.
Holding hands at the end of the debate.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, them holding hands at the end of the debate.
Did you see that one,
yes.
Sureg'ay? How Jill and Joe
I
Biden
did.
were just
So
like
she touched
hugging
his
hugging.
elbow. Yeah, hugging and kissing with a mask. Well, she had a mask, Joe Biden. And then comes up and touches his shoulder, and he touches her shoulder. Like, talk about the perfect first lady and president, to set an example of love, equality, marriage. Oh, please.
And then
But
Melania.
anyways,
Oh, Melania.
there's TU to defend all that.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Melania, we're going to get that because this is a lot of information coming in at once, but we want to hear the tapes, and we'll probably play them for you, just like we showed you Chris Evans' penis.
I don't think
It
we
was
did do
nice.
that.
Oh, we ran out of time. Sorry,
We
we
did
were
run out
like
of
Matt
time.
Damon on the Jimmy Kimmel show, and just we have to cut off. And speaking of, we only have 15 more minutes.
We
so
only have 15 more minutes.
we-
Okay, yeah, back to sports.
we were in sports segment. Tampa Bay Lightning won Stanley 2020 Cup. Last week we were talking about the playoffs, and the Tampa Bay Lightning in Florida.
They did?
They won. Yes, but here's the best part. They all started drinking out, including fans drinking out during the coronavirus, drinking out of the trophy,
Oh,
passing
God.
it
Stanley
around.
Cup.
Whatever.
You literally just said they won
It's
the
a
Stanley Cup.
trophy.
It's
I
the
know, I
Stanley
forgot.
Cup.
It's-
Sir
thank you.
Stanley's Cup.
But
It's big
as a
fucking
Catholic, I just
trophy.
saw one giant chalice and thought to myself, thoughts and prayers. And
I'm just seeing one gigantic petri dish.
I'm just seeing two
Exactly.
dudes pouring something on another dude who's asking for it right now.
wow,
Oof.
I'm surprised you see that. We
I'll
don't.
say.
What? He's pouring stuff out of the Stanley Cup. Did you guys
It's
know
called,
that
they're called body shots.
Did you know that each player gets the Stanley Cup for 24 hours and then they hand it on to the next player?
We did. You told us that
We
in last
talked
week's
about
Oh, did I?
episode.
Oh, I was
Oh.
so drunk.
Welcome back, Geraldo.
Oh my gosh. Wine boy.
Anyways, so that is sports.
Don't
But
forget to
with-
cup the balls.
Wine boy.
Sorry.
ladies
happening?
and gentlemen, it's time for you to get your fingers ready and type in. We have a quick 2-minute segment of your favorite. Well, Dr. Denise's, who's not here tonight. She is one of our correspondents interviewing celebrities tonight, so she's not
She is
here tonight.
literally.
She literally is.
She's
me
Dr.
your-
Denise, fan of the show, and I know that a fan. Everyone else.
You
is
all
fan.
know Dr. Denise. She
You all
pipes
know
in a lot.
Dr. Denise. She pipes in each week, and she has a real red carpet type job, and she is interviewing a very big celebrity this evening,
I
know,
know.
I gotta
Rhymes
go.
with Harris
Harris
And-
Hilton.
Pilton. That's hot.
That's real hot.
Anyway, so next week we can all bust our chops for not being here and being with Laris
Exactly.
Oh.
Silton.
Sergey.
Yes.
Yes.
Jeff Perry earlier commented he loves your lamp.
Oh,
And you're
you
doing
The wine
noticed.
cork. The wine cork lamp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see all of the corks? Well, we may have had a few shows, and well, why not decorate?
You made that?
No, but a relative did. Out of all
Out
of my
of-
wine corks,
Out of the wine corks
yes.
that you've been keeping in that gigantic jug behind your shoulder?
Well, that's still here too. I'll prove it. Wait, I'm taking it off.
Which relative? I mean, it is very cool, honestly. That's what I was saying.
And
The
it's not a
challenge,
jug; it's a wine glass. You
the
cheap
challenge of
bastard.
chalice of corks.
What?
Huh?
Couldn't hear. I'm sorry, couldn't hear the insults you were probably slinging at me like a Trump debate.
Then too bad.
I had them in. I had them in
All right.
backwards.
Okay, let's do this. What are we doing?
We are
Okay.
doing our favorite segment, our favorite news segment.
Yes.
which
So
is,
everybody,
wine-
wait. Let's.
well, we have to
Okay.
explain it, don't we?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
sorry. I know the producer said it's the segment called Wine Boy Whisper
Things.
with bass and masculinity.
Oh my gosh,
Long
Jeff Perry,
title.
I'm getting so much crap for my background. I thought you liked my red phone.
You got to move around once in a while. Our producers here in Sergey's Sizzle Sazzle Scarf Lair. Yeah, they put thought into it.
I'll have to work on it.
Gail wants to know which relative.
I think it was her.
I think it might have been her.
It might be over, Doug, unless you have something.
Here we go, real quick. Sports.
There's more coming up, but it's a different segment. It's one of our new segments tonight. So, Wine Boy Whispers. So,
God's sake.
All right, for the next 2 minutes, because we only have 15 left. We really only have 15 minutes.
Literally only have 15
go,
minutes.
Wine Boy. For the next, whatever you put up, Wine Boy will whisper.
Well, here you go. I got one actually for Wine Whisper.
To Anne and Georgette. New viewers tonight. Oh.
Yeah. Cecil, don't make me bite in you.
Is that where it is? You guys like that?
A little lower. Like,
I
relax
can't
into
low.
it. Let your butthole relax.
Okay.
Hello to Anne and Georgette, who are new viewers tonight and are silently lurking and undoubtedly loving you.
Ooh, that was stuff.
Yeah. Stay on that one.
Stay on that, Wine Boy.
Fudge sundae with chocolate sauce and salty nuts.
Oh,
you're really nailing it tonight.
This was a good one. This was a good quote.
Will you shut up, man?
Can you quote Jake Tapper for me?
Is sports over?
Jake Tapper when he said this is a
shit show and a dumpster fire.
He didn't say shit show. He said that was a.
He didn't, but the blonde correspondent that works with him. She
what
said,
did he say? Tell me what he said. I got it.
I don't know. Someone has it. I can't remember.
It was a train wreck inside of a dumpster fire inside of a hot mess. That's what he said. He said this is a hot mess inside of a dumpster fire inside of a train wreck.
This is a hot mess inside of a dumpster fire inside of a train wreck.
Oh my gosh.
You really found your levels tonight,
Dude,
Wine Boy.
It'll never happen again, so you might as well keep going.
My pants just fell down.
Not
All right.
Not me. I'm only a relative of Sureg'ay's friend, Tim.
What's my name?
Okay.
Sureg'ay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Sureg'ay. Miss Jean Louise, stand up. Your father's passing.
Oh, that's so sad.
That was so sad. Yeah, I didn't get that till the end there. What the shit?
All right.
Dana Bash. Okay, last one, Scott Mills.
Dana.
Oh, Dana. No, sorry.
Say comment.
I really don't care. Do you?
Ooh.
That should be a... And that was wonderful. Wine Boy, bravo to you tonight. You did a fabulous job. Ladies and gentlemen, that was really Wine Boy
Whispers.
Things.
And
Wine Boy Whispers things, but...
Are you going on to your special segment now?
Yeah, get ready get ready, Wine Boy, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of our new segments tonight that is brand spanking new. And
viewers.
What?
No idea.
Well,
no idea.
He never reads his emails. Whatever. Anyways, it's called You Go Girl.
You better work.
Ooh,
I love me some Katie Porter, but go ahead.
She is nailing it. We have a new segment called You Go Girl because it's a shout out to powerful women in the universe tonight. And there's several of them out there. But this week, we made history when 3 women were on the football field in an official capacity for a regular season game on Sunday, marking the first time it's ever happened in NFL history.
What?
There was one female coach for both teams and a female official during the Washington football team, formerly known as the Redskins, Cleveland Browns game at First Energy Stadium. Callie Bronson is the chief of staff for the Browns, Coach Kevin Stefanski, and Jennifer King is the NFL's first Black female full-time assistant coach. Sarah Thomas was the first full-time referee in the league. And there they are. I will admit the one in the middle looks a little boyish, but hey, whatever's... Hey.
I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
I know. Maybe that's who Eric Trump was talking about. Anyways, you go, girls. That was our segment and our shout out to powerful women making history in not only the world, but the NFL.
The
NFL. So, you go,
girl.
God, our producers are on fire this week.
I'm so glad that Danny Horstein is with us tonight. Hornstein is with us tonight, and Anitra Pritchard as well. Oh my gosh, new viewers.
Shout out Anitra and Danny, girl power.
Yes.
Oh, we love you too, Anitra Pritchard Bryant.
She has
so many names, so little time.
Thank you, Mary.
I thought she was not
I know. If she were a Supreme Court justice, they'd call her the notorious APB. I'll put it on APB for you.
Girl, Cecil, go ahead. Quick, do a shout out of what happened this week in your fabulous state of Florida. Well, I say fabulous. With the T-shirt shirt. I'm just segueing.
I know. Yes. Marco Rubio, our extraordinary idiotic senator, decided to tout a T-shirt for this new Supreme Court justice, completely stealing Ruth Bader Ginsburg's nickname, the notorious RBG, and trying to jam it onto this new girl, this new woman, this new whatever Supreme Court nominee, and sell these T-shirts that are like the new notorious ACB. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, Marco Rubio, that you don't steal. I mean, yes, it was already stolen as a nickname for her, but you can't triple steal a nickname. It's just ridiculous.
So stop it.
Exactly.
We'll just probably bring you up. Rosalind Harvey writes, my husband just walked by and saw Sureg'ay on the screen and was like, hey, it's your buddy. I make him watch all your videos. Well, thank you. I feel like a Kardashian with in a porn.
And your own
well, somehow you got to make it. I should probably take my clothes off. I will make it famous, Cecil.
Yeah.
Remember that time you turned around, your butt showed?
I don't recall.
We had the most viewers that night. Anywho. And I know you don't like anywho, that's why I use it. Let's see. I'm just checking my
insane viewers. Insane.
Done YOLO. We have anything. Well, we only have 15 more minutes, so we've got to get right to it. Oh, Cash App alert! Thank you. She said, please don't say anything. We just wanted to give you a donation. So, so thank you very much to our viewers for tipping us. We do appreciate that. It goes towards our wine budget. And of course, towards feeding.
Throw our thing up there. There you go.
Throw our thing up there. Yes, it's October 1st, so our rent is due. So we appreciate you helping us not get evicted and thrown on the streets. Otherwise, we can't be fabulous and funny and fierce. So thank you. You too can be like our fabulous viewers. So thanks for the donations. We appreciate it. And again, we'll give you a shout out if you want. If you don't want us to give a shout out, we won't. Because some of you like to give your donations and
anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to give a shout out and some support to our folks out at Disney. There was a huge layoff across the country in both coasts, the West Coast and the East Coast here in our city. And unfortunately, people have been posting on Facebook, social media throughout the day, letting us know that they've gotten the call that they have been laid off. And that is a terrible situation. And our hearts go out to our Disney compatriots, and I'm just so sad that has happened. And apparently it's what happened with our favorite viewer, Chris. So we're sending a lot of love your way, Chris Congdon. We're sending a lot of love your way.
I'm sorry, I'm a little speechless. I just now saw that and read that, and I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
That just flat out sucks, for lack of better words. Our hearts go out to you. I feel like we should cash app you back.
Okay,
You've been one of our biggest supporters, and you know what? That just shows what a nice person you are. Your generosity. You obviously already knew that, and you sent it to us tonight. We hope that I know that it's tough times, but we hope that we've made you laugh. That's the whole point of our show every single week, is that there is crazy things happening in the world and horrible things happening. And you know what? We're going to talk about them, but we're also going to have fun and hopefully make you laugh and keep you up later past your bedtime, and then wake up tomorrow and wish you hadn't hung out with us. So we love you all. But we only have a few more minutes. We have, believe it or not, less than 10 minutes, and we will be cut off by our NBC affiliate tonight. We are also picked up by Netflix, ABC, HBO, and Skinamax.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would love to be one of those Red Shoe Diaries from back in the day.
So we've got to get to everyone's favorite segment. And of course, it's our closing segment for the week. So it's time for me to get my scarf and sweat on, because it's like hotter than a banshee down here. I don't know. I need a wardrobe update. Let me try this.
I don't understand. It's fall and you're in the basement.
New glasses for Scarf Slap.
Do you read this comment?
That's very sweet. That's sweet,
awesome.
Danny.
You know what? That's what's even more fun about our viewers.
Our viewers are nice.
Danny, Hortstein, Chris, reach out if you need anything at all.
Incredible.
We bring people together. Here's the church. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the door and see all the people. Oh,
yeah.
They're Catholics. They're drinking. I can see them in there.
Oh, they're drunk.
Oh, we've gotten a request. We've gotten a request for our cash app.
Okay.
Oh.
Just throw it out there.
I'm gonna throw it out there real quick.
And I'm gonna pour more wine.
Folks at home, viewers.
I like these new glasses. They're clearer. Too much.
Now, viewers at home, you know that at the end of our show, we have our segment, our favorite segment, Scarf Slap.
Yeah, and Wine Boy is always so lickety split and right on those cues. So that was a hint.
Yeah.
All right, so we do have some suggestions that our producers wrote down on our little notes tonight, but we're going to take your suggestions tonight because it is how you release and how you get your frustrations out. And we will scarf slap the satanic sinners
slap the hell out of whoever.
Your week. So first, I need a sip of wine because that powers my engines.
Well, we're celebrating. Danny, we're celebrating Yom Kippur with you. I mean, it's a couple days later, but yes.
Did you just find that out? It's like you're coming out. You're like, I'm Jewish.
Just letting us know.
No, it's because you guys did the church and the steeple, and here's the people come together.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Wine Boy. Sometimes we don't know. We just remember our jokes.
It could be a synagogue.
Oh,
yeah, and temple.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And all of these could be circumcised. So. I'm just saying.
Well, anyway, speaking of scarf slap, let's pull this in back and get ready to slap away.
All right, I got one for
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, but why though? Other than just because he's Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
Didn't Kamala just serve him his ass this week?
Well, yes, but I didn't know why. But let's just do it because they asked. Ted Cruz,
because he's the worst. Bam.
Oh, hold on, Mike. Thing's so low. Hold on.
One boy.
There you go. Ooh, now we're good.
I like my new glasses. The lightning was quicker.
Sureg'ay's in my vision is skipping. The internet's going weird again.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen.
It's your baby eating.
Is celebrating her 31st birthday on Monday.
Happy birthday, Brittany.
31 times.
She's
31.
31.
I should scarf slap you.
I'm ready.
Birth certificate.
31 times.
Just keep hitting it.
Okay.
Oh yes, this has been fun. Kelly Jenner has this bitch that keeps parking
All right, we're
and
done.
blocking all their
We're done.
cars in her neighborhood, and she's been posting on the internet.
One.
Okay, if you don't stop, I'm going to
I was
stutter and yell at you like Joe Biden.
terrible.
Now I know what it's like to be in a debate. I knew this was going to happen, Cecil. Where's Chris Wallace?
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna overpower you and just keep talking, no matter
That's
what.
me.
Well,
I'm
it's because
Chris Wallace.
you have no plan.
And
You're just
Wine
gonna
Boy,
talk.
Wine Boy is Chris Wallace on his period.
Excuse me, sir. You've agreed. Your side has agreed
wish-
to these rules. Your
I
side
will
agreed to
not.
these
I will
rules.
not.
Excuse me.
I
Excuse
didn't
me.
agree to just scarf slapping over me when I'm trying to talk. Anyways, Kelly Jenner scarf slapped the Kia bitch who parks like a tool in my neighborhood.
My God.
This has been an ongoing fun drama to follow on her Facebook because she takes pictures from the second or third floor. It looks like fourth or fifth. She probably walks a lot.
It is one of the funnest.
We have been following it, and
sagas,
it is
and
funny
it's been
because
going on for months.
the bitch finally got towed yesterday, but she's been parking illegally for months now. But she finally got towed. She got towed, and ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you know, when you're just dealing with idiot shitheads in the world,
a little bit
back.
of, yeah.
She comes
We
back.
just need a little bit of preface.
Oh, just a little bit. She comes
I don't
back,
think.
and she parks at a handicap spot when she gets her car back. Anyways, that's done. So slap her. I'm
We're
sorry,
gonna
it was just
start
funny.
the
That's
hell
how
out of
funny it is.
Parking lot, bitch.
Okay, ready?
Parking lot
Here we
bitch.
go.
Okay, so there was a little more explanation than Ted Cruz. I got excited at that one. I was following that drama.
4 minutes.
We have less than
left.
4 minutes, so we have
American
time for one more.
Brains got a long one.
I had two recommendations. One was for Governor DeSantis reopening Florida right out of the blue when COVID is running rampant. And he's like, whatever. And in the words of a certain relative who used to be a supporter of his, she said, I think it's just to make the election, just to help the election. And I said, oh, I'm pretty sure that's why. So to Governor DeSantis for reopening Florida for absolutely no reason at all, we say, in the words of the spokesman from the lottery, good night and good luck, Florida. Scarf slap.
All right, we've also gotten a request from Jeff Perry
Sorry.
to
Who's that?
scarf slap Proud Boys everywhere. Gladly.
Well, we are definitely not going to stand by and stand back. We are going to scarf slap like a sackage of wee wee. So
Scarf slap the
to
shit.
Proud Boys and to their leader, wink, wink, scarf slap. Why the tongue? I just wanted an extra one.
Okay.
Did you guys read Marion Librarian's one?
We can't read and scarf slap.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, here it is. Slapping people who say that Trump has already, yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. Has already denounced white supremacy when he didn't do it at the debates, when he had the 100% chance.
Oh, but read the transcripts. Wink, winkler. Scarf slap.
Here we go.
I'm done with that. Oh,
Okay.
all right. And we have time for one more, and that's to the governor of Texas, who is limiting to one voter box per county or area.
County.
Per county.
Per county. Think about that, people. Think about that.
One of the biggest states.
Yeah. If you were in Orange County in this, if you're from Florida and you had to go to one location in the entire county in order to drop your ballot in, how do you think that would complicate things? Oh my gosh. And then I would. So are we going to scarf slap him?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I don't care if he's sitting in a wheelchair. It's I don't discriminate. So scarf slap, there is no discrimination. So to Governor Abbott of Texas, whether you're, never mind.
Here we go.
Scarf slap. And quickly, Cash App alert. We have 30 seconds. Cash App alert.
Thank
Anitra
you.
Pritchard, thank you so much.
Oh, you're so kind.
So kind to give us a
Thank you.
nice $10 donation. That will definitely go towards a nice bottle of wine. So thank you, Anitra Pritchard. Brian.
I do want to point out Doug's because it's perfect.
What
to
is
end
it?
the evening with.
Go
Scarf
ahead.
set for people
Hold
with first world problems.
Yeah.
That what?
People with first world problems.
I think it's called
Here we
white
go.
privilege also. Scarf
Exactly.
slap.
Here we go.
I said a vente, not a latte.
I was like
And
perfectly on.
our
I was
producers
perfectly
are
on
giving
sync
us
with
the
you.
cutoff signal. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to once again thank you all for joining us for another week. We look forward to every Thursday night with you, our viewers and our fans that make Hot Topics a huge success. We want to congratulate all of the people as well that are standing in long lines as we speak, because in many states, early voting has started. And no matter what, they are standing in line to get their vote counted, and we salute you. So, to all of you, and from all of us, we wish you a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next week with
Next
Hot Topics.
Thursday, Hot Topics.
I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
And I'm Wine Boy. Goodbye.
I'm moist.